In this lesson, we will learn about higher order components. They are similar to higher order functions. The difference is that they take components as input and output component. Is-loading is a perfect use case for higher order components. Let's see it in action to get better understanding. First, let's create this higher order function outside of any component so that it is reusable. With loading, we'll take component and props. Then it will check if the props has is loading. If it does, it will render loading component, or else the default or whatever the component was passed on will get rendered with the props. The reason we are using three dots spread operator with props here is to get all the properties of the component. In our case, we need to avoid is loading being passed to the component with the rest of the props. For that, we can use ES6 rest destructing to avoid it. And we don't need props here. Now we can use this to show either button component or a loading component. Now let's create another component and use this higher order component. Passing the button component, call it button with loading. Is loading component is already encapsulated in this with loading function. Then I'm passing button component onto it, which is represented at this component. Now let's use this. First, let's remove this conditional here. Instead, we use button with loading. Okay, I need to move this down. Let's make it a bit bigger. And there we go.